Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances made for fair use purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Grow. Legendary grow. Bold and sexy. Legendary grow. And sexy. Legendary grow. Bold. Flued out. Flued out. Flued out. Private jet, caviar, whole crew came out. Flued out, flued out, flued out, flued out, flued out. All around the world, east, west, north, south, east, west, north, south. Flued out, flued out, flued out, flued out, flued out. Private jet, caviar, whole crew came out, whole crew came out. Flued out, flued out, flued out, flued out, flued out. All around the world, east, west, north, south, east, west, north, south. Flued out, flued out, flued out, flued out, flued out. Private jet, caviar, whole crew came out. Bitch, how did I get there? Girl, I got flued out. Bitch, why you mad? Was your nigga there and what? Now he's turned out? Girl, I got flued and now your nigga glued. No T, I'm the master. Bitch, you so rude and all this attitude. You're gonna need a pastor. I add the spice of life. Just to be down to a Ferragamo. Paco Rabanne million. Then we step into a Benihana's. Giving you label, 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 label. Out from your nigga pocket. As you can see, your nigga with me, drop it. You in a mood, but I'm here to pop shit. Cause no bumps for me. Look at this good, don't come for free. Girl, a car, so when your nigga wanna see me, he gon' fly me out, he gon' take the lies. And I don't really give a fuck. Cause you's a nasty bitch with a chip on her shoulder. I'm just trolling this bitch. I don't really want the nigga, but this is what I told her. You know that stroke you like? Yeah, he still does that, but just a little stronger. And his dick grew too. It seemed like it got a little longer, by maybe 2 inches or 3. I get so confused, let me see. Ooh, were you giving too much? Cause your nigga is staying with me. Flued out, flued out, flued out, flued out, flued out. Private jet, caviar, whole crew came out, whole crew came out. Flued out, flued out, flued out, flued out, flued out. All around the world, east, west, north, south, east, west, north, south. Flued out, flued out, flued out, flued out, flued out. Private jet, caviar, whole crew came out, whole crew came out. Flued out, flued out, flued out, flued out, flued out. All around the world, east, west, north, south. What's up, girl? We outside and your nigga dying. Read a bitch down, cause I got time. Don't wanna cook for the nigga, that's fine. Can be good, girl, the boy is mine. We on a private jet, but you and your homegirls been upset. Uncomfortable, just rude. Allergic to you hoes, I chew. Miss thing, you didn't respect the nigga. You act like you didn't even want him. It was you and your mini side niggas fucking up. Bitch, that's how I got him. And now we down in the Poconos, popping bottles with the local folks. He sweat the Amex, I'm in a hammock. This thing used to coconut. Hear me good, it's giving passport. Stamp, stamp, stamp. Use a hood rat hoe. Girl, use give Newport. Bitch, to play in my face. Play with my bag, I'll catch a case. Bitch, he not your man. You snooze, you lose. Now he gone without a trace. One thing that you really need to know is that the niggas don't play around about me. Nah, when a nigga break bread, it's coming to my table instead. Cause she was a bitch that had a good thing, but you was a dumb hoe and girl, that's fine. Now you over here talking about you want it back. I'ma give him up, you out your mind. I still got people to meet, things to do. Baby, get a dime so I can help you, Caroline. Play it back, hit rewind. Cause I'm only gonna put this down for your girl one more time. Mezcal nigga, your jerk chicken. But don't fuck with pig, no swine. That's what your nigga like, the soft life. Pussy pink feminine. A freak in the sheets, that bitch in the streets with a little bit of sentiment. Oatmeal with a little bit of cinnamon. He got the password, girl, just let him in. Cause we on the yacht, champagne and shots. Bitch, we on the block. Flued out. What's up? Flued out. Flued out. Flued out. Private jet, caviar, whole crew came out. Whole crew came out. Flued out. Flued out. Flued out. Flued out. Flued out. All around the world, east, west, north, south. East, west, north, south. Flew out, flew out, flew out, flew out, flew out. Private jet, caviar, whole crew came out. Whole crew came out. Flew out, flew out, flew out, flew out, flew out. All around the world, east, west, north, south. East, west, north, south. I flew, got flew, flew out. His dime, the nigga dime. Came out, whole crew came out. I flew, got flew, flew out, flew out. His dime, the nigga dime. What's up? I flew, got flew, flew out, flew out. His dime, the nigga dime. Flew out, flew out. I flew, got flew, flew out, flew out. His dime, the nigga dime. Flew out.
Welcome, 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 welcome. Baby, we about to go in real quick. Because this lesbian, I'm like, bitch, get off my property if I have to whoop your ass. Okay? Because I don't know you, bitch. And you for sure don't know me. So I don't even know why you're speaking to me, Miss DoorDash. Okay, that's number one. So today, you know, I was putting in a grocery order. Let's say what? At this point, the bitch is running about an hour late. Whether it's from this, I don't give a damn whose fault. The point is, the order is late. I called for champagne and caviar, bitch. We missed the flight waiting for her. No. Bitch, we just gonna have to get some caviar once we get to Paris. Because these bitches don't know me. If they did, they would have been on time. They would have been punctual. Okay? So this bitch, first of all, to begin with, she's running late. Okay? And I'm like, I'm starving. I'm ready to eat, get my groceries, etc., etc., etc. This bitch, okay, so she pulls up. Mind you, it's pouring down cats and fucking dogs. Let me roll this blunt first because I want to be lit up before we even get into the detailing, bitch. I'm about to go in on this hoe. She don't know. I'm like, bitch, just wait. Because, bitch, I wasn't expecting your dumb ass to say no dumb shit to me, hoe. But, girl, all the same, bitch, I still told you what time it was and you saw how it went. But the whole thing is, bitch, no, we going to get you together, hoe. So you don't make that mistake again with nobody else. Because, sweetheart, really, and I could have went left field on your ass completely and totally like Hank Aaron, bitch. Now, what would you have said then? Then I would have been wrong. Then it would have been like, oh, it was an overreaction. Is it really? The thing for me is I don't have time for dumb hoes. I don't have time for no bitch to come onto my property saying nothing stupid to me. I don't give a damn if she is a part of the LGBT. Fuck her. Bitch, you don't know me. You don't know what my day been like. You don't know me at all. So why you would say anything stupid to me, bitch, I don't know. But you gonna learn today, bitch, because I had to let her know. I'm like, girl, please. I'm gonna tell you, give me 5 seconds. I'm trying to take this filter out of this other blunt that I rolled. I've been trying this. I've actually tried this before, and actually I don't mind it when I do it. But then after a while, you need a new one of these little filter things, one of these raw. I'm sure they probably do sell these where you can just buy them already the filters already rolled up. I don't like having to roll them myself. I like when they are already done. But I digress. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need a blunt for this episode. If you are a smoker and or a drinker and you don't have to go to work tomorrow, please do roll up. Get your glass of Sauvignon, some Cabernet, some Pinot. You've got to get you something because, bitch, we about to go on this hoe. She don't know. She don't know. She got up until this blunt is rolled if I take her off of life support because she going on something, but it's not going to be what she think. I'm like, oh, get off my land if I have to hurt you because I do not know you. And I actually, now that I'm experiencing you, I don't like you either. Because, bitch, you don't know me and you talking real fucking stupid. Yeah, haha, that shit might work on somebody else. It's not going to work on me because it's not cute to me. And so, you got up until this blunt is rolled before I fire off on your ass. The nerve. I can't believe this hoe. I really couldn't. Wait till I tell y'all what happened. Y'all not going to believe this shit. Okay. Ooh, she have just best be glad. She best be glad. To begin with, bitch, I'm starving. So my main thing was, bitch, where is my food? And when I got the message, they was like, you know, it's dark outside, so leave your light on. You know, sometimes they'll send you little messages like, oh, the person is pulling up, so be ready. Or just know that they're on their way, be outside. Or they'll tell you things. So it's raining cats and dogs. Mind you, been waiting for my food. How long? It went from, oh, it'll be there at 9:13 to 9:25 to 9:50 to 10:15. I'm like, the fuck? Bitch, what's happening? Because it was very annoying. But I was like, you know what? It could be it's raining. It's a lot of other things going on. I'm trying to have grace. But let me tell you what this bitch did. Like, girl, you about to get your ass red for Phelps, bitch, because you just don't know. You just really don't know. Don't play with me at all. Not even a little bit. Bitch, I don't like you. I don't know you. To like you. You're not my friend. Or nobody that I fuck with and kiki with. Bitch, fuck you. Oh, you didn't think I was gonna come at you like that? Girl, leave me alone. Why are you talking to me? That's the whole conversation I'm really trying to figure out. This hoe is talking to me for what? It's unnecessary, bitch. I'm not out here for you. Like, I'm not out here to talk with you, is what I mean. I'm out here to make sure my shit get delivered the way it's supposed to. So let's talk about what happened now that my blunt got rolled. Baby, whoo! Allahu Akbar, who ate bottle. You gotta throw that bottle at the end. The girls, you know the American girls love to be lazy. It's Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Okay, I'm not gonna say it's wrong, but you could have threw that bottle in there. You know it's there. It's who ate bottle. Okay. So let me say about this bitch. So, okay, let's light up. Bismillah. All right, I love you guys. I'm not gonna be here too long because, like I said, I do gotta be to work tomorrow, so I don't want to spend too much time on this hell. But I'm like, oh hell no, this shit just happened. Let me tell you what happened. Boom, orders running late. So late, my homie was like, bitch, I'm gonna send you some money just so I can get some food waiting for my food. It was taking so long. So now the bitch supposed to be getting close to my crib. So I'm like, all right, they telling me it's dark, so. And I know that shit be happening where people be feeling like they getting set up, like it don't be you know what I'm saying? Like when you pull up to the house and then they set you up and take your money, kill you. I mean, these things have happened. I've had Uber people tell me they don't even like to drive at certain hours because at those times is when the criminal activity be happening. So I know people, I understand that. So in my mind, when you come to my crib, especially at night, and you know, in the daytime you can see what it's looking like, but at night I have that big tree in the front. So it's almost like you can't even see the house. The house is kind of hidden, even though it's in plain sight. But the point is I do that so people feel comfortable. They can see who I am. They know, okay, this is a real person. So I'm out there. This hoe pulls into my property with a Jeep, which I was cool with because now, when she hopped out, she was a lesbian. I can see that because she was in her stud gear. She had her locks braided down because she was Future without the budget. You know what I'm saying? It was giving budgetless Future with no future. Okay, girl, no, you still stuck in the past. But I digress. This bitch want to pull up to me looking like T-Pain in Wonderland, but okay, that's fine. You pulled up, and the first thing they said to me is, you gonna help me? And I'm saying, and so I said to them, no, I'm not. What? They was like, wait, you're not gonna help me? I'm like, no, I'm not gonna help you. Are you being serious right now? Like, I'm confused. Are you joking or are you being for real? You can't help me. It's raining, all that stuff. I'm like, yeah, it is raining. And I'm not out here to get stuck in the rain. I'm out here just so that you can see where I'm at, and this is my crib, and so you can deliver my shit. Oh, that ain't right. That ain't right. You a whole man out here. Let me stop you there, bitch. I'm a whole man paying for a fucking service, hoe. I don't give a damn about sex. What you mean I'm a whole man out here, bitch? You up here looking like a man. So what? Potato, potato. You look like a man, so you should be able to perform like one, bitch. Since you hit me with, oh, I'm a man, bitch. First of all, you're serving masculinity. I'm giving you femininity, bitch. So what don't you get? So really, it's going just the way it should go, because you're the man in this situation. Why don't you get your late, delayed ass and bring me my fucking produce before I slap you? So she going on and on about, you not going to help me though? No, I'm not going to help you. I told her. I said, no, actually, I'm not. No. Why should I? Bitch, it's raining. And do you see what I got on? They telling me, you see what I got on? I'm like, and you knew you was out here working and driving and going to have to be in the conditions. And bitch, you should have looked at the weather report. And bitch, if you knew you was going to be traveling, in the rain, in the dark, at night, ho. You should have came ready for that, bitch. The fuck this hoe coming to me thinking that I'm about to, you an hour late on my shit. A whole fucking hour, bitch think I'm about to come up off my porch to come and help her. No. And then when she brought my bags, they was all torn up and ripped up and all this stuff. I said, girl, get off my property, please. Because she was still with us. I said, I'm not going to keep talking with you. She on my property arguing. Oh, well, I hope one day if you ever need help, bitch, you don't know me, shut up and get off my property. You done delivered food, bye. I'm not going to go back and forth with you. You hope one day. Who give a fuck about your hopes and dreams? Bitch, I don't know you. Raggedy, tired, expired, and need to get her ass off my property before I put my foot up her ass. Talking to me crazy. Oh, it's a whole man. You a whole man sitting up here. So because I'm a man means that even though I paid for the service means I'm a man, so I shouldn't take advantage of that? Girl, you sound dumb. And you one of them dyke-ass lesbians that when it's to your benefit, you want to be an equal to somebody. But now it's raining, suddenly it's the whole man, bitch, and that shouldn't make a difference. So if I was a woman, you wouldn't bother asking me to help you with the girls, Shireen? Girl, suck my dick. Give a fuck what you think, lesbot. I don't care what you think, ho. I love my lesbians, but this bitch right here, this funky bitch, gonna have the nerve to ask that 1 star. I never rated a bitch a 1 star, even when the food was bad. But just for you thinking you're gonna give me a confrontation at my house, bitch, you don't know me. And then she trying to hit me with some, oh, I hope one day, but you don't know how many people I help, who I help, and when, where, and why. So I don't give a fuck about your trying to put some weird energy out, like as if to say that I'm what? She's saying that like, oh, I'm like some person who is mean and don't help people. Girl, I don't know you. I don't care what you think. Bye, lesbian. Get off my property. You're annoying. I can see, and you know what? If I had to date a bitch like you, I can see why you hoes don't stay together, because you're a fucking annoying anyway. If I have to deal with a bitch acting like that, like, you sound dumb anyway. That's how you get slapped in your mouth. You talking to a nigga you don't know. Because I could have said, okay, so I'm a whole man, bitch, right? Okay, who paid you and who's about to slap you? Because at this point, what I didn't pay for was all that lip. Then she said, let me tell you what she said. I said, da-da-da-da, honey, sweetheart, I paid for this. You're not doing me a favor. She's saying it like she's doing me a favor, like she was a friend who's doing this for me as a favor. That would be a whole other conversation, but that's not what happened. So when I said that, she said to me, well, how much did you pay? I said, if I had paid 50 cents, you a stupid hoe. Give me my shit, please. Why am I talking to you? Bye. I told her, I was like, get off my property. Thank you. She was like, oh, it's all good. It's all good. Okay, no, it's not. Get off my property. Bye. You and them lesbian ass dreadlocks on your head. Get off my property before you get slapped. I don't like you. I don't know you even. Talking to me stupid. Who's this bitch? Who is this hoe? She chose to drive tonight knowing it was going to be raining. But now she feels that because she made a decision, because when you're doing DoorDash or Uber, you're an independent contractor, sweetie. Nobody told her to come out today or even at this time of night in these conditions. She made a decision. This is what's so annoying about it. How dare her to say to me, I'm a man, as if I'm doing something wrong by allowing her with her able fucking body to do her job. Now it's, I'm a man, as if, bitch, that's, first of all, I am who I am. That don't mean nothing to me, because I'm still, you gonna still drop off my groceries, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be. And I still didn't help you, bitch. That don't make me feel like less of a man or anything, because like I said, bitch, whatever you saying to me is in reverse for you, bitch, because I'm a feminine man, you're a masculine woman, so you don't got no legs to stand on, sweetheart. But what you couldn't take is that you felt like that shows in her mind, she feeling like I'm somehow beneath her, even though she's literally here to do a service for me. In her mind, she saw me as less than her. But it don't matter, because when it was all said and done, bitch, we gonna see who's who. Because if you try to take off with my shit, you're going to jail. So you really don't have no hand to play. You're going to drop my shit off, is what you going to do. And I don't give a damn you want me to help you, bitch. I don't have to. And also, I don't like you. So why the hell would I do that? You running out an hour late and got the nerve to show up once you finally do get here to be talking shit to me. Girl, if I slap, girl. Got the nerve. You knew it was going to be raining. Girl, fuck you. 1 star. Don't talk to me. And moving forward, don't talk to your clientele. In particular, if you're gonna have something dumb to say. Ho, you didn't have nothing to say to me. You was already running late, sweetheart. All you need to say to me was, I'm sorry for the delay. And it would have been perfectly okay. I would have moved on with my night, but it was that she was trying to check me or something in front of my house. She running late. I say, oh, these lesbians, I'm telling you, they getting more and more wild, but honey, I don't give a fuck. Girl, fuck you. Get off my property. Bye. I told her very quickly. Get off my property. Once she put that last bag, I said, get off my property. Thank you. Goodbye. Get off my property. Thank you. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Bye. You still speaking. Get off my land. What don't you get? It's called adios for a reason. Goodbye. Leave my shit. I couldn't believe this hoe. I could not believe her. Oh, you not gonna help me? Girl, no. Oh, you really not gonna help me? Oh, you being serious? Because I thought she was joking. It was literally pouring. If I would have even just stepped from underneath the thing, I would have got soaked. No. I'm choosing option A. No. Because I'm not the one who decided to make deliveries in the rain. You are. So if you're not okay with it, then I don't know why you took the order. It's really plain and simple, ho. And it's not a matter of sex, gentlemen, anything. If I'm paying for a service, I have a right to get the service as it was intended. No, she wasn't bad built. She wasn't bad built. She had an okay frame. It wasn't about that. It was just her energy. That she was really coming at it like, because basically, what did you do then? Because really, when you get there, at least at my job, when people come to pick up deliveries, the people who work there are actually the ones who load the groceries into their car. So theoretically, the only thing you really doing is dropping the shit off. Because you didn't actually go in there and pick it yourself. You did not load it into your own car. So now you think the only one part you actually have to do, you think I'm supposed to help you with that. Girl, fuck you and suck a dick, bitch. Yeah, this was a door dasher. Exactly, because if you know what she would have did, but what it was is she saw me and was like, oh, you're not going to help me? I'm like, the fuck? No. Actually, I'm not. And you want to know something? It actually felt good to say that. Because I think in general, maybe I would have helped, but today I wasn't feeling that. And I'm glad I said exactly how I felt. I don't want to help you, and I don't feel like helping you. Therefore, I will not help you on tonight. Deliver my shit as intended and leave my property, and I don't ever have to see you again. Goodbye. I'm not going to lie. A part of me was like, you know what? It felt good just to say it. Very simple. No. But she said, oh, you're not, and it was the way she said it. Like, oh, you're not going to help me? And by her saying, oh, it's almost like that I didn't just offer was offensive. Because then she said it, she must have said it like twice, like, you a whole man standing out here, though. You a whole man. Like, what does that mean? If I was a whole cat, I wouldn't help you. If I was a whole deer or owl or any other thing other than a man, I still wouldn't help you. There is no circumstance where I would have helped you. Woman, man, child, teenager, senior citizen, you would have been helpless because I wouldn't have helped you. You a whole man. You a whole lesbian out here looking like a man. So what's the problem? Why don't you go ahead? Like you just said, if it was a pretty little thing on the line, you would have turned into Hulk Hogan, bitch. So why don't you go ahead and show me anyway, since that's what you want to do anyhow. Oh, so now you're a woman? Like, you've been a woman, but now it's like you want to channel that energy. Like, oh, you a whole man. And? You're on the clock. You're doing a job. Maybe not on the clock, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you're working right now. I'm not working. You not see that? What me being a man got to do with you're doing a job and I'm actually paying for you to do a job? What part don't you get? It was her way. It was her way. It was the fact that she was an hour late, and it was her way of speaking to me like, oh, you're not going to help? Absolutely not. Does it look like I'm about to help? Is that the impression you got? So why are you asking me if it's obvious that I'm not about to help you? Because I'm not about to help you. You don't like it? Tough. Bitch about it in your car to the next location. Get off my property now if I hurt you. Because I don't like you and you've done what you came to do. Leave. I was not playing. I'm like, bye. I'm like, bitch, I paid for this. If I was a fucking dog, make a difference. I'm a whole man. And you a whole lesbian out here. What's the point you making? What you really saying? You a lesbian? You're like, I'm a whole man. Okay, first of all, we're not going to act like we playing for a tradition. Because if that's the case, like I told you, you had it right the first time along. Someone look at me, someone look at you. Who they think is toting the bags? You. You gonna carry the bags, baby. You want to do tradition? We doing tradition? You carrying the fucking bags. What I look like carrying the bags. You know what I'm saying? If we do a tradition is what I'm saying. Now, in general, I don't mind carrying no bag. On this instance, no, bitch, you gonna work for it. Now, where's my other order? Bitch, I swear to God, these people are about to send me, ho. Hold on. Because this shit right here is about to send me. Like, are you? Oh, I was about to say, they telling me it says heading to you. Okay, I was about to fucking say. The app is bugging. It just said that my thing it just gave me a recent notification that said that my order was at the door. When I opened the door, there was nothing. And it even said it had a picture. Now, I know this other bitch didn't take a picture. So I'm guessing, I was like, okay, so let me go get my food. This is the food that I end up ordering because that first bitch was an hour late. But anyway, I'm like, did these niggas really drop this shit off to my neighbor house or something? I'm going to have to come in the house and get some shoes and do all this. It's just extra. Bitch, all I was trying to do was eat and get some fucking groceries and some baby wipes and just some shit. That's all it is. I'm like, you said, I remember one time I ordered McDonald's around 11:30. I was waiting outside right there. Nobody showed up or near. Yet I get a notification that it was delivered. See, them bitches be eating the food sometimes. I actually had a bitch with Uber Eats. I told y'all this story, I think years ago. This was before I got into my apartment. Actually, when I was in transition, because I came here briefly, and then maybe about a month, and then I ended up in my apartment. But oh, you said the Dasher, and they claimed that they left it at the wrong house nearby. I'm outside like, how? I literally saw no one. Yeah, I be thinking that they took. Look, the Uber Eats, one time I ordered all this breakfast shit. I had like 4 hash browns, 2 chicken McGriddle chicken breakfast biscuits. Maybe I had pancakes, a thing of cheese eggs, maybe 2 orange juices. It was a big order and it was delicious. There was something else yummy on there. But anyway, and I was so hungry. I was like, oh my God, I cannot wait. I was just, I had strawberry, I requested strawberry jam and I had syrup. Oh, I was just, and finally when they picked up the order, I saw that they were driving out. The McDonald's is not far from my house. I saw they had the food because I saw they picked it up and then it notified me through the app. And I was so hungry that I was just, once it gets close like that, sometimes I'll just look at it, go down the street, like, and I saw it coming down the street. And how the car just vanished off the app. And I was like, oh, no, you did not. Because I know what you did. You canceled it or something you just did. And what you're going to do is pull over and eat my food that I paid for. And now you're stealing it. That's what I believe. Not even believe. That is what happened. What else happened? He had my food. I know he had it because I saw it said picked up, that thing that it lets you know that the food had been claimed, like someone picked it up. So I got that notification. And I also saw that they were leaving the location and coming to me. So hold on. Now maybe this other order. And maybe we can eat a little bit because I do got to get ready to go to bed. So okay, now this person's on their way. Let me put my little shoes on. Yeah, I'm like, who are you talking to? Why are you talking to me anyway and saying stupid shit to me? Leave me alone. Don't talk to me if you're gonna have stupid shit to fucking say. I don't fucking want to hear. You guys. So we're gonna sample some of this stuff before I have to go to bed, inshallah. We're gonna sample some of this stuff. Now, see, that guy was nice. And guess what? Soon as he saw me, first of all, what did he do? He came out the car. He had my stuff, and he was running to me. First thing he said, "What's up, boss?" I said, "Ain't shit. It was good." I said, "You need to take a picture." See how it goes when it's. See, I'm like, you one of them lesbians that do too much. Like, don't challenge me on some. I know what I am. I don't need you, a bitch that's. It's like we coming in reverse. So I don't need you. You not the bitch that. First of all, nobody can check me, but you definitely can't check me, bitch. I'm a whole man, bitch. You a whole man, bitch. I don't care what you have to say, bitch. Stop talking to me. He came. He was a gentleman from the beginning. He was like, "What's up, boss?" It was just simple and polite. You can talk to me, but you have to talk like you have sense. You know how he would have been like, "You're not gonna come and meet me at the window and grab the shit out the car?" Alhamdulillah. Bismillah. Okay. Breadsticks is on point. And the only reason why I have this is because the other shit was taking so long. And I was literally like, oh my God, I'm so hungry. It's my fault because I always be giving them little table scraps. Ooh, the chicken. Where's my fork? Okay, hold on. I'll be back, you guys. Okay. Now let's see. Yeah, polite. Alhamdulillah. Oh, wow. No fucking way. Now that's good. I'll admit that. This chicken Alfredo, let me show you. It's pretty good. I'm not gonna sit here and play. Now, where the hell did this fork come from? Girl, it must have been inside, like tucked away. The nerve of this bitch. I'm not gonna help her. You a whole man out here. Like, what made you think? Once I told you no, you should have let it go. What made you think it was appropriate to sit there arguing with someone where honestly you're in the wrong? Whether you felt I should have helped you or not, in all actuality, you are doing a job. You don't have to like that I didn't help you. But you should understand, you are doing a job. You. And I would never anticipate someone who I'm doing a job for to help me in any way. If they did help me, great. But I wouldn't expect it. If it's like I'm doing this and I'm being paid to do it, like, why are you thinking that? So to me, I'm just getting to the point of, where does this bitch get off really thinking it made sense to say that to me? Who do you think you are to tell me and try to guilt me into helping you do your job? And then have the nerve to say, oh, hopefully one day when you need help, but you don't even know me. You don't know what I've been through, how I got through it. Like, girl, fuck you. You a stupid ass hoe is what you are showing me. Who is annoying, and your girlfriend's probably cheating on your ass with a nigga. And that does happen because I had a dumbass homegirl who fucked that bitch. I told you about her. This was the bitch who, when I was really doing good and I was on top of everything with my Patreon and I was really just like killing it, it made me feel happy that I could help people when they would come to me. Not like coming to me every week or something like that, but like when something would happen, in particular with her, she needed some money so she could pay for whatever the semester was to complete school. Why she was short on the money is because she was dealing with this bitch who was a straight girl, who she knew was a straight girl, but I guess it was like they was gonna try and see. But in my mind, I'm like, all right, in the end, I mean, she might surprise me, but from what, in my opinion, men or women, that whole straight thing, I'm like, we'll see. It could happen, but so she was dealing with this bitch. What happened? The whole runs off with a nigga to fucking Texas and have a baby. That falls to hell. And what did she do? Come back to my raggedy ass homegirl. But in the middle of all that, this bitch fell into a depression and was not working. So she was running short on her tuition. Who'd she come to? Me. And it was my pleasure to help her. And I didn't make her go through no hoops and feel judged and none of that shit. She told me how much she needed. I said, the only thing you have to do is take me to the bank. She took me to the bank. I pulled the money. I will give her this. She paid me back, and she paid me back early too. It's not about that though. See, you have to remember something. See, you paid me back. But for you to pay me back means first I had to give you something freely. Like, you needed it, I gave it. So yeah, you gave it back, but you wouldn't have had to give it back if I chose, no, I'm not gonna help you. And when I did it with grace. When fast forward, the whole thing with the record labels going on, this might have been just before my mother got sick. I'm trying to think. And something happened. Now, mind you, she was graduating. And she goes, "Oh, Quadir, I want to celebrate with you because you helped me." And I was like, "Okay." But I told her, I said, "You live far away from where I live. And for me to catch that Uber, it's going to be like $30 one way. Right now, money is tight for me. So I can't afford to pay the Uber up to you and back." I told her that from the beginning. She goes, "Oh, I will pay for you to get back home. Just get up here." Fast forward. When I get to her house, this bitch is sitting in her grandma clothes. Okay, so one more bite of this and we're going to try the next thing. This bitch is sitting in her grandma clothes. So I'm like, "Bitch, I thought we were going out to celebrate you for your graduation." And it was just like, which to me was so late. I'm like, but what had happened was she had already went out with her family, had dinner and all this other shit. I'm like, you're late. It's not even that you went out with your family is the issue. That's not the problem. It's that if you knew that, okay, I don't feel like going out no more, you could have told me that. You knew money was tight for me. It would have been better for me to stay home anyway, rather than to come out and hang with you. But no, you let me waste that money, and here you are now acting like I'm in your hair. So here's the next thing that I got. It's a, what do you call this? Is there a receipt? I don't know. It's something. And then they have some French fries. Let's taste them. Okay. Not bad fries. So when she she was like, "Okay, it's not happening." Like, ultimately. So she sent me to my ex's house, who was like down the street from her. But the reason for that was, that's another part. It was so many things with this. Is this good? Let me take another bite. It's good, but it just tastes different. What is this? Does anybody know what this thing is? It's like a pizza quesadilla. Okay. It's pretty good. So anyway. She sent me. And it's been so long. But it was clear. I'm like, we could deduct, if you want, that, because you only paid like $5 to send me to him. And what was the reason? There was a reason why she sent me there instead. I can't remember what it was. Regardless, for my ex, I still had to get home. It was about 28, 27, 28, 26, somewhere in there. And so when I reached out to her, I was like, okay, when you factor in what I paid to get to you, you paid $5 for me to get to my ex. And there was a reason why that happened like that, but I can't remember what it was. I would have to think longer about it, but it don't matter about that. That was like $5 next to me paying $30. And now I still have to come off of like $28 more. So basically, I'm still in the situation that I told you. I can pay to get up, but I can't pay to get back down. And then she come telling me in a text message, and I paraphrased because it was so long ago, but it was something to the effect of, she's just so fake. But honestly, she's been fake, and my mom actually never liked her. This particular friend I'm talking about, from high school, my mother told me from the beginning, she doesn't deserve you as a friend. You're too good to her. Too good for, like, she don't deserve you. And what made her say, what was the thing that made her really say that was when she saw, one time we went out for an audition. And I had said something to her. And this bitch, another dumbass lesbian, this bitch starts falling out of her chair talking about, oh my God, oh, your breath, it's so bad. I'm passing out. Please don't speak anymore. And she's being loud about this too. Being dramatic, looking for attention, doing this in front of my mother. And I'm like, girl, are you serious? I'm looking at my mom and my mom was looking at me and I'm like, are you being serious right now? Like, what are you doing? No, stop speaking. Like all this extra shit. I'm like, that's the type of friend she was. Like stupid. So why I stuck around with her as a friend? She was a horrible friend from the beginning. I told another story about her. She's the one who, when that African girl who was gorgeous, dark-skinned girl, she was like, oh, this modeling agency wanted her. And she liked my walk. She was like, can you teach me how to walk? I'm like, mm-hmm. I said, girl, let's do the first lesson right now. We was in the cafeteria. And it's so crazy because it started off as such a beautiful, positive thing. But she was always a hating ass, jealous bitch. So, of course, she, my so-called friend, this is what she does. She stands on top of the cafeteria table where her and her people were. Everybody was cheering in the beginning, but what did she do? Stands on top of the table and starts to boo me in such a big way that other people started booing me. And then it turned into a situation where I almost got into a fight with the Somali girls, the Somali boys. And I don't give a damn where you niggas came from. You're not there right now, and I'll whoop your ass. I don't give a fuck. Because everybody was like, oh, the Somalis, everyone was so afraid. So I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I tap shoulder these niggas too. And I have. We'll walk through the hallways. But that's why when people run into me from high school that I don't remember these people no more, but they remember me. It's like, oh my God, Quadira is just the way you were. I'm like, okay. Because I'm telling you the truth about it. This is how it really went. I didn't give a fuck. Because in the beginning, they wasn't booing me. Maybe they weren't sharing me, the dudes, the Somali dudes, but they were not booing me until my friend got involved. And then I'm looking at her like, why would you, as my friend, do that? Like, what would make you even think to do that as my friend? But she wasn't my friend, is the point. So anyway, fast forward back to this situation. She telling me, I don't feel I should have to be responsible for your transportation. Now, this bitch that I gave, how much was her the part of her tuition she didn't have? What, about $400? When she asked me for it, I didn't say, I don't think I should have to be responsible for your education. And that was a much larger sum of money than the $28 that I was saying when she already knew I was struggling financially. Because I told her in the beginning, I would love to celebrate you, but money is tight and I can't afford a $60 trip. Going to you and coming back. Probably closer to 70 after the tip, after you add the tip. Can't afford that right now. Oh, don't worry, you fake. Now her karma is going to catch up to her because let me tell you something. She'll get hers, however God intends, because she's a shitty person. And it's not like it started when we were adults. She was a shitty person from the beginning. But she was obsessed with me because when we met each other in the beginning in gym class, we were both popular, but she was like, okay, I was popular with everybody. What do I mean by that? Everybody knew me in every group. And in every group, people liked me. That is true. It don't matter what the group was. She was also popular. People knew her. But her popularity ranged from the athletes to like the dazzling divas, like the cheerleaders. She didn't have, that was her area. Other groups can make her uncomfortable is what I'm saying. I was never uncomfortable. If I went by myself to sit with the goth kids, which I have done that before, even, okay, that's a different story, but still, standpoint. When I would deal with them, I didn't feel out of place at all. Why should I? So that's what I think people liked about me. Because why should I be uncomfortable? Bitch, I used to come in there with my bumping. People remember that too. I remember you used to have this bang and used to always be flipping your bang. I sure did. I was just me. And I was friends with this football, basketball, this, that, cheer, volleyball. I knew everybody. Theater, geeks. The international kids loved me. Like the Chinese, the Indian, the Spanish. They had a group. Sometimes the Asians will be together though. It don't matter about that though. I'm telling you the truth. So she was just a hater. She didn't like that people were seeing me and celebrating that. Like, and it wasn't just about me. It was also that other young lady's moment too. She ruined it, that moment for, then again, maybe it wasn't ruined because she still, I wonder whatever happened with her if she pursued that. And then a thing of it is even if she, I wouldn't know if I would know her if I saw her. I remember she was tall, like lanky, a model type, dark skin. But her features, I just remember them being beautiful. I don't remember what she looked like though. Because maybe she been out there and she been famous and I just didn't know it was her. Because to me, I was like, oh, she gonna blow up. She got the look. Did she do it? I don't know. I love lesbians. I don't like stupidity. And this particular lesbian, it's just annoying because I'm like, we're the same thing on the opposite end. So don't play tradition with me. The same thing I am is what you are. So don't do that. It ain't cute. Oh, you a whole man. Like that was like, and this is coming from a whole woman dressed down to a man, trying to tell me, a man, what I am. Bitch, I don't need you to tell me shit. I know my anatomy. I know what I am. What you seem to be confused about is why I'm not helping you. And that, my friend, have nothing to do with my sex or what's in between my legs. You're very off with that. Oh, it's a whole man. And that's not why you're not getting help. And that's not a reason for me to help you either. I'm a man, so I should help her? No, I don't agree with that. In particular, not when you're paying for a service. You a grown-ass woman with a brain acting like you knew it was raining when you came out here. Maybe travel with an umbrella. I rated that bitch 1 star, and I really wanted to go in there and change that tip to nothing. And I would have, I just don't know how to. I was like, girl, fuck her. Don't speak to me, hell, get off my property. I told her, I was like, thanks, get off my property. Thank you, goodbye, bye. I don't need your hopes and prayers. I don't know you. I don't know you to care. Now, what was really busting was this. That other thing was good too. But this right here, I need something to wash this down with. Didn't it come with a Pepsi? I know okay, there. I'm not, bitch, I know I had a Pepsi. My brother made this possible. That man is something else, I'm telling you. Oh, I cannot wait to go on this cruise. I told y'all we're going camping after, right? It's just I'm gonna take a few more bites. We're gonna wrap up. Yeah. I'm like, lesbian, why are you talking to me? Now, if I would have just said it like that, she would have been upset. Since we point out the obvious, it's a whole man. It's a whole lesbian. It's a lesbian sighting, bitch. And she's speaking to me. And you know why I'm saying it like that? Because, bitch, really, you thought I was beneath you. That's how it is. If I'm wrong, then how come when you came, at no point did you apologize for the hour delay? This shit was supposed to have gotten here originally something like 9:10. Oh, that shit, it didn't show up till like 10:30. So really, that's over an hour, bitch. So no, nothing about that, but oh, so you just not gonna help me? And we had the nerve to sit there with the car door open and just stare at me. Because that's why I was like, wait, are you being serious right now? Because I was like, no. And then they just sat there with the door open looking at me like, so you really just not gonna help me? I'm like, you being serious? No, I'm not gonna help you. Why are you talking to me? She was annoying. Mm-hmm. You know what? What's her name? Fade. Honestly, I forgot. My my homie, he's the one who is the coordinator, and he is the bomb. Honestly, I don't even memorize anything. I mean, when I say memorize, what I'm gonna say this right way. Because he handles it like the only thing about this candy is that when you do it, the shit goes into your nose. This isn't what I wanted though. I wanted the one that you push the bottom and then the candies it kind of comes out the top like Play-Doh. This is just powder. It's making me want to cough. I don't know why. But it is it is good. But for some reason, it's making me want to cough. I don't know why. It's good. It tastes good. I have a good flavor. And it reminds me of the candy that I'm describing, but this is not the one I wanted. I want... So we had Pizza Hut. We had breadsticks with marinara sauce. We had a kind of chicken quesadilla calzone. And then we had chicken Alfredo. It was a really good meal. I need to get ready to go to bed though, you guys. So listen. Oh shit. I put this in the fridge. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I just want to get it off my chest because this just happened. So when I went live, before that happened, I was dealing with this bitch outside going back and forth. I'm like, no. Why are you speaking to me? Why are we arguing right now? I don't care nothing about your opinion, about anything, about me being a whole man or anything like that. Why are you talking to me? You said I want to go on one. Oh, for sure. You actually been on one before though, Faye. Okay. Let me take one more hit with y'all, then I'm gonna go. Where I put the... Oh my God. I think I left it outside. I hope it's still sitting where I put it. Child, probably not since it's very windy out. So I guess that's not gonna happen. Yeah. I know it's gonna be a good time. I just want to make sure that I you know what I'm saying? Like stay in shape and all that. Cause I do anticipate being... I mean, I'm going to have clothes on, of course, but I just mean, like I feel like I'm in my prime. I want to like have a good time and just be like carefree, kind of. My ex will have the babies. I won't have to worry about any of that. I'll be away from this job. I'll be off the plantation with all the other freed slaves. I'm kidding. And I just want to I can't wait to see the moon at night and to see how black the ocean is and to just see the majesty and be engulfed in all the beauty and the stars. I hope, I don't know, because maybe the cruise will have so many lights on the boat that I won't be able to see the stars. I'm not sure if that's a thing, but if it's anything like I've seen in the movies, I'm like, wow, that ought to be a sight to behold. And then my homie, he has all of these things planned. I told you I went through the itinerary and it's just so detailed. I hate it when I got to the end though. I'm like, ugh. All good things, I guess all things period, but just especially the good things. You be wanting shit to go on and on and on. Because I know I'm going to have fun with this person. But then I guess we got to get back to life and all the other stuff. You know how it goes. Oh shit, did someone send a Cash App? Hold on, what is this talking about? Did y'all hear anything? I didn't. Maybe it do be going off and I just didn't know. Kendall, Marie. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Yeah, we're going to get ready to wrap up, family. I just wanted to vent and get that off my chest because I can't believe this. I'm like, girl, if you don't get your Brittany Griner, fresh out of prison, nighttime drag, bitch, this shit, get off my property. You and them horselet teeth, what you got stuck to your gums, back. You and those free scale, whatever you want to call them, those freelance locks, dookie down to a okay, yeah. Because that can work for some girls. It's not working for you. Miss, I'm a whole man. And you're the whole woman who's a working woman. Wasn't you saying you was a boss? Wasn't you an independent woman? So let's see it, bitch. What you need my help for? Aren't you working? Oh, I don't know you. You're not doing me no fucking favors. You acting like you was a homegirl and pulled up like, oh, I'm coming with your food. The least you can do is help me get that would be a different conversation. You doing me a favor for free. Let me help you with the food. I don't know this bitch. I paid her to do something. She has the gall, the unmitigated gall to say to me, will I help her after running an hour late with my order? Honey, when you get back to Saturn, girl, you let me know how they do things because we don't do it like that on Earth. Because you are not from here. You must be from out of this world because you are not from Earth. On Earth, you understand that when you pay for a service, girl, you get the service. You know, bitch, if I was any place on this planet, people would understand that. I don't give a damn where I went. If I went to Ghana and paid for something, they would understand. He paid for a plate of food. We're not going to say, well, you're not going to get up and get it from the kitchen? Come and get your plate. No. Who's getting up to walk to the kitchen and get their plate of food? That doesn't work. If I went to Dubai, they would know that. If I went to motherfucking Brazil, Argentina, Haiti, they would understand. If money left my hand or if a card was swiped, a service is something need to be happening. Except for this bitch who got dropped off in a bean patch coming through from where? I'm trying to understand. Because it cannot be Earth. This bitch is not from here. That's the part of the alien movie. That would be the perfect thing to know. Like, did y'all notice something with this bitch? But this would be the scene where somebody almost outed her and knew she was the alien. But then it was like, they was like, nah, let it go. Meanwhile, you really did just deal with a whole alien. Because it was like, ma'am, you must not be from here. Where are you from? Motolangua. Motolangua? Okay. You ain't never heard of Motolangua. That's what's wrong with you hoes now in the films. Because you don't ever know when to call it. Matalangua? You never heard that in your life. You at least should have some questions, because then you would have caught this alien ass bitch. But you let her get away too easy because you was feeling, man, I mean, there's all these places on the planet I've never been to. So that means I know every place. That's true. Ask some questions then. But she just made that up off the top of her head because she's not from here. Here as in Earth, bitch. You wanted to meet an alien so bad you just met one and don't even know it. Because she sucked this bitch out of her skin the way Miss Thing did that cockroach from Men in Black. I'm like, no, you can't talk to me because you look weird. You come to me looking like that man from Men in Black, the one who was the roach inside of the human body. But that husband did deserve to get sucked into a skin suit. He was not a good person. He seemed mean. Like, he was mean to the wife. And when that roach snatched him into that hole, I said, I mean, I'm not saying I was rooting for him to die, but when he did that, I was not, like, heartbroken is what I mean. And then he came out there all weird looking, like, all these weird sounds, and his eye was weird, and his neck was weird. It was just a lot happening. And I thought to myself, now, in general, I know what different looks are, whether it's an injury or I would never have a response to someone who I could tell they were a human. But if it was an alien type of nigga that walked up in here, I would know the difference. No, it's not an injury. You're just not human. There's a difference between what I'm saying and what this nigga is. And if a real alien came to me, I would be very clear about it. You said, let me catch up. I know, right? Because you walking in here, you probably like, nigga, what? You said Brittany said she was going to be her child's papa. Girl. The bird that flew over her nest, been cuckoo, and it was cuckoo on day one. These bitches just didn't want to believe it because they were so much tied into a conspiracy about Free Britney. I'm like, okay. How are y'all doing that and making it like it's a conspiracy? How is it a conspiracy when you can see with the naked eye she needs help? That's not a conspiracy. What was a conspiracy is these niggas trying to prop that puppet master or that puppeteer or that puppet up on that debate stage knowing damn well it was senior abuse. And it been senior abuse for the last 4 years. But you and all your raggedy girlfriends that got up off that magic school bus, which I came from, because I know what happened with you. See, I don't play with these bitches. That's why I'm like me. Because I will say it. Like, if it was, let's just really say something for real really happened. It was a real alien. I'm the one in the film who, people always say, well, if we did it your way, Quadir, the film would be over in 5 minutes. Not if you're creative. That's what's wrong with you now. You're not creative. You're not creative. That's why you have to make all these stupid things occur to make something like this happen. If you had a bitch like me around, I'm like, no, you want to know what will make people really enjoy these films a lot better? Is if the characters made sense. And if when the character performed, at least people felt like, let's just say they still got killed. The person would at least say, you know, I hate that they got killed. First of all, they would be upset that they got killed because they would feel like they were rooting for the character. In part because they felt the character was smart and would maybe do things that they might have considered. Why not do it that way? That don't mean they have to live. You can still be creative and find another way. But just don't insult the audience by just making the character so dumb. Like, we have that in order for us to believe this could happen, the character has to be so like beyond the point of dumb. It's like, I have literally seen movies that were so beyond stupid, I've cut them off. When it gets too ridiculous, it's a certain level of stupidity I can take before I have to cut it off. But when it gets so dumb and it's just be like, okay, this bitch, I don't know how it's going to end, but if she does die in the end, I won't even be upset. This is a dumb character that, in fact, I hope the serial killer does get this person. Because all these other victims didn't deserve it. But you are just so dumb. These other women wish they had a chance. But here she is. Oh, why don't you come into my house for coffee? She knows she saw a mysterious red substance on the dashboard, but she's taking it as maybe he was with another woman some time ago. She had some lipstick. She's making an excuse. It's blood. Okay. Oh, or maybe it was he had somebody else was in here and they had some cherry pie. He hit the brake. And maybe the pie, she's making up all these reasons. And as she's doing that, we We looking at each other, the audience in the theater. One or dead. We won or dead. Because now it's just because it's too obvious. And then maybe he even said a few things that was like, what did he just say? Killer. It gets to a point. Killer. You know what I'm saying? My ex and I used to have a term. We would say, what you feel like doing tonight? Because sometimes we would do it just so we could talk shit. We'd be like, oh, you want to watch a dumb bitch film? Where the characters are just dumb. Male or female, just make a difference. But just we call them dumb bitch films. Because so when you get a good film, it'd be like, oh, this shit was on point. Okay, I pulled the mommy. I gotta go. Listen, I love you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for letting me get that off my chest. Because I can believe this bitch. Leave my house. She took too long. Because she was really trying to guilt me. I said, honey, that's not gonna work for me. Leave. Those Lifetime movies kill me with that. The character will know somebody 5 seconds. I saw something on YouTube. They have these Lifetime movies on YouTube, and here and there, randomly, I'll have a thing where I'm like, let me just put it, because if you play one, they'll just keep playing them as you're sleeping. And there was this one I clicked on. What happened with this bitch? Something happened. A so-called homegirl, maybe she knew from years ago, shows up, but she has a man with her. And the friend who's the protagonist in the film, it was just, to me, you don't even, what is she saying? She knew you in middle school? How old were they then? Let's say they were 28. So she knew you from middle school. Then we can reminisce on that as I bag your groceries or whatever the thing I'm doing. Oh, but I'm not going anywhere with you. Because you could be a whole other bitch today. And she was. She actually was. She was like, her boyfriend was murderous. And it was just a lot of things happening throughout the film. Once she went somewhere with her, then they took her hostage and were trying to make her do things. And it was just crazy. And I'm saying, though, to your point, Portrait of a Lady, which, by the way, hello, all the legends, I'm seeing all my peoples. But I say to myself, but why did she even get in the car with these bitches in the first place? To your point, why did you even do it? Oh, because the film would be, oh, no, it wouldn't. You're just boring and don't have an imagination. The film would not be over if you made these bitches even just a little bit smarter. Fine, they don't have to be geniuses, but they have to be dumb? I don't agree. I think they can be smarter. That's me perfectly. I love a film with smart characters. Even if they don't make it to the end, I like smart characters. You know, I don't stupidity shit where it's like, really? What's the one thing that we all have seen? We see it so much and it's so stupid that they make fun of it now. You know what I'm saying? Like, they've been doing it for a while now, but I'm just saying. Where you're running and somehow you just trip over nothing. You just have no creativity. You really don't. All right, family. They're taking a sip out of someone else's beer. We can say it one night, maybe let's do that. Like, let's think of all the stupid shit we've seen. Don't do it now, because I actually want to get into it, and I want to keep it going for a while, because something tells me, I'm just curious to see what have you seen in a film? It don't have to be a bunch of films, but just something that you've seen where it was just unbelievable to you that they would even write that in and keep it in, having seen it on screen. Like, does that look like it works? Anyway, we'll do that on another day. You said, or when you don't hear somebody right behind you. Right. There was a film. Okay, I gotta go. See, here I go. I'm saying this last thing. There was a film. I can't remember the name. And if my memory serves, I think they did a decent job with this film. I think if my memory serves, I appreciated how they put it together. It was a film where there was a woman. She was where? Was she a writer? I forget what she did. but she was out in well, it was a house, but it was one of those houses that's kind of secluded, like not among like how my house would be, and you have your neighbors that you can walk out and walk to the neighbor. It was different from that. But here was the thing with the film that was interesting. The main character, the protagonist, was a woman who was deaf. So she actually couldn't hear. And that added a cool element as far as the fear factor for the horror film. That added a cool element because it was like to Mother Slender's point, when a person's behind you and they can't hear you, it's one thing when it's stupid because see, but that's when I say be smart. See, because now we have that same situation where the person is right behind her, but there's a reason why she's not responding. She's deaf. So it just means, so it also, but here's the thing. So it also positions her. It was very smart for them to do that because it positions her with a unique skill set, but then also unique disadvantages, hurdles that she would have to overcome in the film that we as the audience would understand and recognize and appreciate all the more when she did overcome it. You get what I'm saying? That was a film that I thought was smart, where I felt the premise was of which something that it was, number one, I felt unique. I thought it was clever in that they made her deaf. I thought that gave them a lot of area to go and a lot of a lot of things they could have done, and they took advantage of those things. And I appreciated that as a person watching the film. I just thought they did it. I can't remember that name of that film, but it was it was on Netflix. It should still be there because I think it was a Netflix original. Chucky and Chucky's Bride back in the day when they came out with the transgender doll, we were all good. You know what? I heard about that and never saw it. And I need to because everybody saw it but me. Might have even made one where the guy was blind. Is that a film? No, I'm thinking about that TV show with the girl who's blind. Although sometimes I feel like I don't know if I'm tripping, but to me sometimes I'm like, her acting is bad. A little bit. That was huge. And no one thought about it. But it had me shaking. I loved it. You said that was 20 years ago. Super advanced for its time. That's why I mentioned it. Yeah, it was definitely advanced. Yeah. That was before any of this shit was like where it is right now. So I agree. Definitely ahead of its time for sure. And funnily enough, until you said it, I didn't even think of it that way. Honestly. Portrait of a Lady. I heard of that film and I started to watch it, got busy and never finished it. But I heard it was good and I'm upset I didn't finish it. I thought about it a few days ago. Like how they be making all these damn Saw movies. Like, I feel like when they started, they were okay. And then it got, I think somewhere maybe by number 3 or 4, it started going left. And then it started giving me Wishmaster, which sometimes I watch those just because like they're cult classics in my opinion. And I like them just because they're so corny. Like they're so bad, but they're good bad. There are films that you watch for different reasons. And I like watching Wishmaster for that reason, because it's bad, but it's good. Okay, I gotta go. Listen, I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Inshallah. Y'all know my schedule is funny. So I work tomorrow. Let me just check it. Where's any of my shit? Oh, here it is. Let me check my schedule because you know these bitches love to play games last minute. Let me just make sure I'm still working tomorrow. Okay. Let's make sure nothing changed because ever since I called it out that last time. Okay. Yeah, so I work tomorrow. And then I'm off. Let me just make sure. The next 2 days, and then I'm working Saturday and Sunday. And then I'm off the next 2 days. And then I work Wednesday, and then I'm off the next 2 days. Like they're doing a lot of. Here's the thing. I don't want to be there anyway, But it's just that I can see what they're doing. But regardless of that, since I'll be off when I come home, inshallah, well, maybe we'll kick it. And you know what? I want to see if we can do things beyond Netflix, because I do want to get back into doing movie night. If I can find something good, something that we can like really just talk shit, because that's really what the movie is about. We enjoy the film too, but it's mainly for us to talk shit and be like, girl. So we want, now if it's a good film, then I'll talk, but here and there. But if they be doing dumb shit, you know I'm gonna break it down. It says today's anniversaries. This person been there 28 years. I'm not gonna be at no job for no 28 years. This person been there 2 years. This person been there 3 months. $28 years. Look at all these years. It starts with the most 28, 21, 10, 8, 7, 2, 1, 6 months. Ooh, child. Three months. Girl, let me get off here because I really don't give a fuck. I'm out. I'm out of y'all. I'm out of 5,000. I love you guys. Peace.